Are you all right?
So when
Fine,
that
sir.
symbol pops above your
I've never
head,
seen so powerful a goblin.
have you noticed that?
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
So like it'll give like a yellow
Where
kind of
are
symbol
we?
above your head, and
It
that's
can't be.
hold
It
on.
seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot. Here, pause it. Just pause it. Okay. Let me get to a pausing point in mine.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Did you die again? I'll explain it in a sec once I can finally pause it.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
You were so far behind me.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Yeah. What are you gonna say? Yeah, same.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Which house do you want to be in?
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by
Nice.
having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of What is it?
Did you get the next question? So daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Now, do you want to be surprised at what you'll get? Because, okay, you're gonna pick daring? Yeah. I don't know which one should I do. I think I'm gonna do Ravenclaw. Alright, I'm gonna do
A desire
Ravenclaw.
to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. Alright, I am accept.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Dang. That sucks.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty
It's more of
to
a strict
do
headmaster.
before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is my
I
distinct
sure hope
honor to
Quidditch
show you
isn't
to your
actually
common room.
cancelled. I
Right this way.
feel like that'd be fun. They probably used that so they didn't have to like make gameplay for it. So lame.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year.
Yeah.
Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the
Oh,
entrance
like they
to
did in the
Ravenclaw
original Harry
Common
Potter
Room.
games, have
You
Quidditch.
must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Wait, what?
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
What? Maybe when we wake up.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Does it look like how it looks in Harry
Suppose
Potter?
some introductions are in order.
This should be interesting.
Oh. No, you never see Ravenclaw.
Be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
That's just brilliant,
Yeah.
Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Dang. That's crazy.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
I was talking to some kid. I'm supposed to like introduce myself to people.
I think rules against
Not right either.
Oh, I'm eating an apple now. Dang.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Are you just looking around?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha.
Should be a lot of
Dittany
people.
used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld
Yeah.
potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches
I don't
about
know.
theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I don't trust any of you.
This should be interesting. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this?
Yeah, one kid did.
Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
Did I
Oh
what?
well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood.
No.
Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge.
What's what's his name that you're talking to?
I'm Everett, by the way. You seem
It must be
downright
different
calm
in
next to
each.
some of
I'm
these
assuming they'd be
characters.
different in each
And you
house.
survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
I just want to look around this place. Yeah. Oh,
morning.
dang it! I want to talk to
trust you're
Professor
ready for your
Weasley.
first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Whoa.
Here you are.
It's nice getting special treatment. Are you talking to Miss Weasley or Professor Weasley?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Professor Hecat actually makes it seem manageable.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it...
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
What'd you
and
say?
See what details the field guide
Revelio.
will provide.
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, like canon-wise? Canon means like it's part of the actual story. I don't know, actually. I'll have to look it up. There's so much I don't know what... Okay. Yes, let's go, Professor Weasley.
Clever,
I don't want to go explore, it's fine.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that,
Okay.
inside and outside of the castle.
She's just talking to me, giving me the whole, like, oh, this is convenient for you as a 5th year, but it's just to speed up the gameplay, you know?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Okay, well...
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yep.
And here we are. Quite the time
Yeah, that's
saver.
what they do in the 5th
These
movie. That's when the
stairs lead
owls are
directly to
happening.
Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Whoa.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Ooh, exciting.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I feel like Professor Weasley should
Thank
be
you, Professor
headmaster.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
Wonder
I'm
what
afraid I can't
Professor
take all the
Fig
credit
teaches.
there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Was that what they said?
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one
You're
piece.
probably right.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
No, I don't
wouldn't
think he
say
teaches
I
dark
chose
arts.
the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
I wonder if that'll
And
happen.
remember to use your field guide. It will be
Oh, okay.
invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you,
It's a
Professor.
lot of talking.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Just in general.
She
I
caught
just
me
want to
off guard.
explore.
I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes,
What?
well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and
All right.
astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself.
Probably. I bet.
for now.
I bet
We
Professor
don't know
Fig is
where
gonna
this
be,
path
or
we've
I don't know if you.
embarked upon will
Where are
lead.
you?
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than
Are
she
you in the
would
central
approve
hall?
of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Okay.
Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides,
Center. Yeah.
and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Ooh.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Nice. What class should I do? It's like I want to explore, but I don't want to explore too much. Are you on the map? Did you figure it out? Is Hagrid even alive? Like, you think it should be Harry? Yeah. That would be cool. Or like maybe like a few years before. Maybe a few years before, so... You mean the third one has Sirius. Yeah, but the fourth, like, Sirius isn't really in it. Yeah. Yeah. I know, psych. Ooh, this is fun. Peeves. Yeah, did you know that? Wait, where are you? Like, are you going to your class? Okay. Well, when did you... Oh, I bet because... That's right, because I'm coming from Ravenclaw, you're coming from, like, Gryffindor. Oh, okay. I was, like, so confused because I'm like, wait, but I haven't been this way. I don't know, which class should I do? Probably this one.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
I don't think so.
Levioso.
They seem
Levioso?
to like
a
him.
levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I know, right? Like, it actually makes me feel like I'm going to school.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
It's not swish and flick. Yo, I'm gonna be a pro at this.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done.
Yeah, I told you I'm a pro at this, miss. Oh, no, I'm just acing my classes, that's all.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Stupid Lego. Leviosa,
If all my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Or loser.
not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor.
How many
Hackett.
points,
Glad
though?
to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different
I did
kettle
dark
of
arts.
Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Which class are you doing?
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Which charm was it? Oh, Leviosa. Oh, Charmed Compass.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the
I like this,
most out of your
Sebastian.
time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling
Yeah, I'm
club
all about breaking
or
rules.
sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.